2 years ago, we embarked on a mission to create a much more valuable company. In order to complete that mission, we had to overcome some major challenges. We needed to rejuvenate the channel, reorganize and retool a significant portion of the field team, and we needed to instill a new winning sales culture. And of course, at the same time, we needed to drive to much higher levels of revenue and profit in every major region around the world. It wasn't easy, but after 2 years of hard work, we have a winning sales team, productive partners in every theater, and 5 consecutive quarters of strong growth to show for our efforts. Have we been successful? A good indicator is that EMC paid over 3 times sales to acquire Captiva. But let's listen to what our customers, partners, and some of the Captiva executive team think.
We brought down our application time from 8 to 12 weeks down to 3 weeks, and we now experience a 60% savings every single year that we use Captiva.
We do about, on a busy day, 8,000 pieces of mail, which equates to about 32,000 documents that we scan in. We could not do that manually. We have to triple our workforce and be able to do that.
It's a dynamic, young company. We have an image in the market of leading-edge technology.
Looking back over the last 12 years that we've been working with the Captiva product, our ROI has been measured in the tens of millions of dollars.
And we have a very long-lasting relationship with Captiva. Captiva is one of our biggest partners here in Europe, and we prefer to work with such a strong partner.
Our rapid data capture solution has been very successful. It saved us a lot of money.
What we like best about the Captiva technology is simply the scalability. It's second to none.
When people ask me about Captiva, I tell them that we're a company that produces software to help customers profit margins by automating the process of handling paper documents. Just a really fantastic place to work.
If you look back to 2002, or actually even 2001, Captiva was about a $20 million a year company. Conclusion of 2005, $86 or so million company, about $20 million in cash in the bank, and a stock price of $22 plus.
It's been an exciting year. I've been here for about 15 months, and the Captiva today is much different than the Captiva 15 months ago when I came. The transformation that the company has gone through, both from a technology standpoint, a market presence standpoint, and frankly the quality of our sales force, makes it an exciting place to be.
When people ask me about Captiva, I always tell them we're an innovative software company with great potential and dynamic people.
As you know, we've been working with Captiva as a partner, an OEM partner, about a year before the acquisition. Well, obviously what is impressing about the company was the name in the markets, and obviously also maybe mainly in the US, as well as the growth of the company over the 2 or 3 last years.
The Captiva sales team is made up of some hardworking, dedicated individuals who really want to make Captiva a success.
I'm really excited by the sales force. They understand that their value add is really in developing these intimate customer relationships with the enterprise accounts and finding ways to get greater reach, broader reach throughout their territories via partnerships. So the direction I see us going in 2006, well, hopefully up and to the right. We retooled in a lot of ways our sales force and our sales strategies, so I see nothing but upside.
The direction I see Captiva going in 2006 is much more of a market solutions approach as opposed to more of a product approach. We have very aggressive goals to grow the company, grow the software revenues, and to do a better job in all aspects of what we do in the company.
In Asia Pacific, the main direction for us in 2006 is to expand into China and India.
I'm very optimistic about the success of the team. I'm very excited on seeing Captiva everywhere in EMEA.
I am the most excited and optimistic about 2006 to make some real money.
In 2006, my optimism comes from the integration with the EMC. I am totally behind this EMC integration. I think it's the best thing that could happen for Captiva.
EMC historically has looked at Captiva largely as a bolt-on capture platform provider. It's a necessary evil to get paper into a workflow system. Going forward, we think they're going to think about us the way we think about ourselves, and that is we are an on-ramp for information into an enterprise.
Given the foundation that we have with our people, our organization, and our technology, I think it's going to be great to be able to be a very integral piece of the go-forward strategy for EMC.
Our ability to leverage off of EMC's reputation, existing customer base, and existing field organization will lead to a tremendous growth opportunity.
The main advantage out of the acquisition for us that we can see is the great brand name that EMC brings.
With the EMC acquisition and the vast number of countries they're in, we expect a lot of leverage out of EMC internationally to get our products into countries that we've never touched before. We're the company that gets the information into the information life cycle, and therefore we get them in touch at the very beginning stage of the process with the customer. Top 3 things our most successful salespeople would do to meet their quota is bribes, bribes, and bribes. First, really know the products. Knowing those products well gives you all the strength you need out there in the market to effectively sell them to the right application and the right marketplace and the right customer.
The guys that are going to bust their quota this year are the ones that are able to land the big deals in the enterprise accounts that they've been developing themselves or possibly in partnership with a partner, but also have developed this trusted community of partners who are bringing incremental deals into the territory.
I think also, people like Bruffy have invested in some dancing lessons. If you've seen Chad, certainly the Documentum people have, and I think that his dancing prowess, frankly, is one of the reasons that the acquisition went forward.
Many of our sales team is going to go over quota this year. So the real question is, what are they going to do with $500K, $1 million next year? I think they can do a lot. That's what we're all here for. We're all here to buy the big boat, put the kids through college, enjoy life to the best fullest extent. We've got the greatest opportunity here at Captiva to do that.
Knowing our salespeople, they're very, very prudent. They're very family-oriented. They're very responsible, very practical. So I would imagine we'll probably spend that money on the necessities in life. Really good wine, big vacations, big houses, really nice cars, some great clothes, and probably the rest of it they'll just waste.
Just say smile for me, daddy. What you looking at? Come on, let me see your grill. And let you see my butt.
Wow. With the tremendous growth opportunity created by leveraging EMC, the commissions will be huge. The sky is the limit.
We're going to be rocking in 2006.
What makes us better than the competition? I think number one is our thirst and our hunger to win. I look at the competition in the time I've been in this business, which is about 4 years with Captiva, and I've seen us out-execute our primary competitors significantly in growing our business and making acquisitions and having a strategic plan and a real clear direction on where we're going.
The competition can't touch us when it comes to delivering the right products for the solution. They can't touch us when it comes to actually developing the relationships in the account. They certainly won't be able to do solution selling with us. So if we can focus on not allowing ourselves to be commoditized, price, feature, functionality, then I think we're going to be able to beat them in the market.
We have a superior product, superior architecture, the greatest people, that really understand the different vertical markets. We're there for the long term, not for the short term. That's what sets us apart.
Captiva is better than the competition because Captiva rocks.
So if I could say one thing, and most people know I can't say one thing, but if I could say one thing to the sales force, I think I'd tell them stay the course. Understand the value that you can bring and how important you are to Captiva and our growth and making the EMC acquisition successful.
So the sales tools you see this year are going to be better than any you've seen in the past at Captiva. We've changed everything to have this more solutions market approach. And if you take a look at those, I think you're going to be excited that there's much more advanced tools that we've put in place over the last year than we've ever done in the past.
Sales operations as a group was created to help the field to be as successful as possible. I look forward to expanding our role in 2006.
In 2006, we need to take more advantage of the services team. What we need to do is to get the services team involved much earlier in the sales cycle to help you win the opportunity.
I was thinking about it this morning, and It reminds me a lot of Officer and a Gentleman. Lou Gossett Jr. is certainly this hard-nosed drill sergeant, and he's trying to pull this team together and teach them how to win and teaching them how to dig down deep when the going gets tough. And you remember, he locked horns with some pretty tough personalities, kind of like me and Chad Bruffy, although I would never lock horns with him because he'd kill me. But certainly, you know, they'd gone through a change as a team, and if you remember that last scene in the movie when Lou Gossett Jr. is standing there and they're all being saluted and they're being sworn in as officers in the Navy, and there's certainly a change in command and a change in authority and control, and he's handing them their coin, which basically you could see the pride in his face, and it was that they'd gone through some tough times, but he built a very, very integrated, integral, very strong organization that was ready to take on any of the challenges that might come to them going forward in life and in their careers.
I think it's safe to say that the first phase of our mission has been a success, but we're not finished yet. There's so much more value that we can create. Captiva now has industry-leading core technology, a much broader portfolio of solutions, and a world-class sales team. We also have the foundation to generate much greater revenue at higher levels of profitability. And although we did well in 2005, we can do even better in 2006. By joining forces with EMC, we can reach more of the market, sell more of our products, and drive larger enterprise deals, larger than we've ever done in the past. The opportunity is huge, and our mission is clear. Over the next 4 days, you'll learn more about how to work with EMC and how to more effectively position and sell Captiva's entire portfolio. I look forward to working with all of you to complete the next phase of our mission, which I'll summarize in 2 words. Think big. Think big. Think big.
By a jumbo jet.